Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Fair Play Racing League, Season 12, Round 8, Tier 1 at Mexico. Your comment tonight is Major Allen 99 on his own tonight. 14 drivers for tonight's turn round Mexico. We've got the usual suspects of Collateral Lads, British Cool, got Bidley also in. Also, we've got Mr. Pigley, who is well known for causing chaos. We've got Cruiser in the McLaren. Which driver will be the first to get out on track? Got movement currently in the kick Sauber, which is Johnny B. So will be the first driver to go out on track. Got 17 corners around this track, 3 DRS straights, 1 in sector 1 just as you cross the start finish line. Got another one just outside of corner 3 up to turn 4, and then you've got another one, another short little one just after turn 11 to turn 12. And we've got the tricky third sector, and then the DRS activation zones are quite interesting. 14 drivers tonight. We've got 5 drivers currently out at the moment. Got Johnny B, Pigley, Ginny Vane, Henkes and Bidley all out on track. Everyone else is currently still in the pits. You need an invite back. I will do that now for you, Mr. British Cool. Give me 2 seconds and I'll get you back in. There you go, mate. There's your invite back. So as we ride on board with Johnny B, starting his first lap, coming down the long straight, pit straight. This is where most people get the most for their top speed, coming into turn 1, 2 and 3 now. Gets that nicely, doesn't get the corner apex too much, drifts it slightly out wide for the next DRS straight up to now to turns 4, 5 and 6. Doesn't go too wide, drifts it round the corner, brakes quite a bit and drifts it round the corner, which is nicely coming in to turns 7, 8, 9 and 10, which are mostly all flat out, so don't need to worry about getting off the pace. Now we've got the short little DRS. It's running low on battery into the third sector, coming up to turn 12 now, gets it nicely, hairpin off turn 13, coming up to the little 14 and 15 now. Sharp right for the 16 and then right at the last 17, right up to the line, stays as close to the barrier, sets a 15.6 on his first lap. Next one is is it Bidley? It is Bidley. Set the next lap, 27.4, bank a lap. Got Henkes. 14.9, first driver in the 14. Piggle, 15.4. Julie Vane, 15.2. Bumps in the second sector, where's the Silverside boy? Coming out the second sector, into the second sector, 28.4 of Mr. Silverside boy in that V-carb. If went out in a lap part, Collateral Lads, British Cool and Shadows. Everyone else is on a lap. Silverside boy's got about 40% battery, a bit more than what Johnny B had. But he is running quite a bit low. He's got about 17% battery, 56.7 in sector 2. Let's see what he can do on his first qualifying run. The F1's just going to get a feel of this track for the moment. We'll see what he will do. Does he take the title line? He doesn't. Puts himself P5 16.1. Could improve on that. Bolt goes P5 15.7. Godfather is the next one up. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him. He's being blocked by a V car. That is Pigley, which is upsetting him. 17 flat. Next driver on a lap is Jack in the Mercedes. Oh, fancy seeing you, Delta, in the chat. Nice to see you in the chat, mate. Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. So, Jack is currently in the second sector at the moment. I know it's been a while, that's why I said it. A sweeping middle sector, which is quite nice. As I've seen the tag for the social race, I will have a look at it. I will check in later, probably. Currently got the map loadout for the track on my phone. Jack, we've got a bit twitchy there. Comes up to the line, let's where he puts this Mercedes, puts himself P6 in front of Silside Boy. Who's next? Looks like Mr. Cruiser. 16.1 on... You're on wheel! Ah! Managed to get your wheel fixed then, Gary. Let's see what Cruiser can do. Puts himself P8 just behind. Yeah, that's fine, mate. That's not an issue, mate. It's only 14 drivers, so it shouldn't be too bad. But he's called put himself P4. What does Shadows put himself? P8. Dropped Gary down to P9. F1 done a lap. Bar. Collateral lads. Oh, the rather well with collateral lads as he's starting his first lap. Let's see what he can do. Let's see what kind of luck. So he's not using a lot of batteries, so he's obviously trying to save it. Oh, now we've got 15. We've got Nightail joined. So, got 15 drivers now. With just over 10 minutes to go in qualifying. Doesn't use a lot of battery in the DRS straights, which surprised me. Collateral from ads. Uses all the curb on that exit. Unless he's just going for a banker lap to get a feel for it before using all of his battery. He may be going for another lap as well. We'll soon find out. Let's keep an eye on his time. So he's not using as much battery as I thought he was going to do. 16.7. Didn't use a lot of battery than I thought. Red Winter is in the second sector now. Let's see what he can do. That's a bit tail happy there out of turn 6. So he's having a bit of an issue there. Now he's running quite low on battery. He's got 30%, so yeah, he's struggling with battery. Goes wide there and does invalidate. Bidley's not on the lap. Johnny B's not on the lap. Heng Juni Vane is 2 tenths up in sector 1. So it's going to be in the low 115s. Let's see what Junivan can do. Can he improve and get quicker than Henkes? As he comes from the last corner now, let's see what his lap time is. Does go quicker than Henkes. 14.7. Pigley's on a lap. Who's next to set a lap? Everyone's running out of fuel. Johnny B's run out of fuel. Pigley's probably the next one unless he comes in. Bugger it out, what's that? Are you gonna come on comms, Delta? It's 4 tenths up, puts him P3 with 15 flats. Let's say Bolt's going again. Trout lads, 8,000 up. So it's set to 2 timers. He's up, he's set to 2. Let's see what his last sector time's like. Can he improve? Himself P12. Ooh. Please make sure you include your audio. And Henkes goes even fast. Oh, 300th of a second faster than Junivan. Wow. Nighthouse's retired.
Hello.
When? Oh,
I'm here.
I've got the co-coms of Mr. Delta.
Hello, hello, hello. My chest is on fire. I am slowly dying, but do you know what? Bugger it.
Bugger it, yep. Go who dares.
You who dares dies in this instance, but
Yep.
I shall live. I
Yep.
do need to get into the lobby somehow. I will get there eventually. Bear with me.
And there he is. My lovely co-coms of Delta.
It's me.
I saw that David tagged you in the comms chat.
Yeah, he did. And do you know what? I was sat there and I was slowly dying, and I was like, after last week's first run, and I was nervous, I was scared, and I didn't want to do it. Bugger it, I'm here again.
Yep. Jack puts himself P3 14.9. There's not much separating P1 and P2.
3 thousandths of a second between Henkas and Junivan there, and also my screen has just gone black. I just need to turn that back on. Oh my life!
Oh dear.
Joys of technology. There we go.
Indeed. His cruiser up in his lap time. He is. He's 6 tenths up in his lap time. Is he gonna well over half a second up? So let's see what he can do. I don't know what happened to Night Owl. I think he's crashed it somewhere. Cruiser put himself P9.
For Night Owl, not the performance I'm used to from seeing of Night Owl. Obviously, the F2 season 6 champion. I think we were on season 6, aren't we, Al? Maybe.
We are indeed.
We are indeed. Yes, it's our season finale for that on Sunday as well. Are you joining me in my social race game on Friday?
Possibly. I'm not at work on Saturday.
Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. You're going to love it. More on that maybe later.
Ah, why not? Ah, that's why. Radical's just put in the Twitch chat, joined late and starts from the back. Fair enough. Same with Phenom, he'll be also starting from the back. Just under 3 minutes to go in qualifying. Silverside Boy has decided to go back to his wheel.
But it's always interesting with wheel versus controller. When I first started out doing league racing, I was on controller and I found it a lot slower. I have obviously got a rig now. It's my nephew's old rig because he's, you know, big and fancy now working for Aston Martin. So he's got himself a brand new one. I do find it a lot easier. I'm just slow. That's the problem.
Yeah. Well, everyone's starting to come out for their final run. We've got no Diamonducci tonight. Got both. Have we got both? Yeah, we've got one. We've only
Is
got
that Piggly I see in here as well?
It
Don't
is
think I've
Piggly.
I don't think I've ever seen Mr. Piggles ever race. I don't think.
I have a few times. We've got Mr. Cruiser also racing.
Ah, a lovely cruiser. Hopefully he'll be with us on Friday as well. If I can tempt him enough.
Yep. Well, you know someone who's tempted enough is Mr. Locker.
Yes, the Wild Locker. A lovely Division 1 head. Division 1, Tier 1. Tier, Division, whatever it is.
Tier 1.
I am merely rambling at this moment in time, just trying to catch up where everybody is. There we go.
Who's the first?
So it looks like Phenom is out on a lap, but I believe he will be starting from the back if he joined in late.
He did. He joined in session. He shouldn't be really out. Who do you reckon? I'm trying to think.
The Godfather's
Probably-
out at the moment in Sector 2. Just trying to see who else
Oh,
is
Bidley's
currently
gone
on.
off slightly. Probably the one that's on a lap is Shadows is in sector 2.
We've got Godfather in Sector 3 at the moment. Slightly slower than his best time at the moment.
So he's backing off.
He's realised that he's not going to improve on this lap.
Shadows is just coming up as well, so I believe I'll roll them with Shadows. No Shadows, there it is. He's 3/10 up in his sector time.
I'm down here in P11 at the moment with the lovely Tier 2 Division head Silverside Boy. Slightly slower in his first sector than his best time at the moment, sitting in P11. Both Ferraris down in 12th and 13th. Not a good showing from them. Rare Winter yet to set a time. Nice to actually see him race. I've been missing him in F2, wondering where he's been. I've been having to carry the ART team by myself. And
Gary's lost it.
And Gary's gone. What's happened to Gary there? Oh, Gary. Gary.
Whoops. Henkes goes even quicker.
Unfortunately for
Jack
Gary, that was
now
the end of
currently-
Gary's run. So he is now currently P12.
Jack's
Waiting to
P3
let the-
still. Here comes Pigley. Let's see what Pigley can do. So he can improve. Only just, but still P4. Next one is Mr. British Cool. Let's see what he can do. He doesn't improve, stays P8. Let's see what Cruiser can do. Tight to that line as possible. And I didn't see where he finished because he was the last one. P9. Cruiser. And there's your results. You've got Henkes P1, Junivane P2, Jack P3, Pigley P4, Shadows P5, Johnny B P6, Redwinter P7, British Cool P8, Cruiser P9, Bidley P10, SA Bulk P11, Collateral Lads P12. Behind him is his mate of Silverside Boy, Godfather, Nighter, and Phenom. Well, That's a very interesting start. Yeah, you had a wobble. Yeah, we saw it. I caught it. I do like your new nickname on Discord, Delta.
Ah, yes, the Christmas themed nickname given to me. I think TJ did that. I know Higley got into the spirit of Christmas probably a little bit too early, but that's a debate saved for another day because I'm not going to get into that one. Starting Christmas in October is illegal in my eyes, but that's another story.
Yep.
When you have an American partner, you've got Thanksgiving and all that in between, so Christmas doesn't really come until November. And there goes one of my dogs.
Barking as usual.
She literally barks at her own shadow.
Yeah, I looked at your social race announcements. It's a very interesting one, apart from what you've put in there.
Yes, absolutely. So this week's social race in the FPRL Discord, if you're not in there already, you can go join it. There should be links flying around in the chat.
The
I have
Nightbot's
seen
put
them.
it already in.
Look at that. Knows what we're doing already. Enjoys the technology. But yes, this Friday, our social race is complete fun. There is no points. There's no prizes. There's just bragging rights amongst the server. But we are going to do a double race this week. We're going to do a sprint and a normal race, both at 50%. The sprint will affect the race. And there is that skill and friendship test in there as well, and see how well everyone does. Not going to reveal any more than that, but it is on what many consider a difficult track, and that's what I'm going to say on that for now. You will find out on Friday when the lobby opens at 7:45.
It's going to be very interesting to see what our social admin has in store for us on Friday night. We really need to get the social streamed. That's what we need to start doing.
That is something we would definitely need to start doing. We will hopefully get that done in the future. I was going to say, oh, I could do it. I'm like, hang on, no, I'm hosting and racing. Am I going to be able to commentate as well? Probably not. I may be a man of talent, but I'm not that talented, to be fair. And my talent is questionable, let's be honest.
He put, Gary apparently said he put ERS in middle sector, dumb down for
Oh,
myself.
rookie mistake, Gary.
I would say I would quite happily do the comms for the social race, as I quite like doing my comms. I do quite a bit of it at the moment.
Yes, you seem to be the voice of many leagues at the moment, Alan. Voice of FPRL,
Yeah.
F2RL, and wherever else you do it.
RSF1.
There we go.
I do a Tuesday night main comms on a...
Do you
Normally
actually
I
ever have a break from Formula One?
Saturdays?
Saturdays. Well, there we go. Quick question before the race gets underway, because I'm sure we'll be starting soon. Just a simple yes or no answer from you. Qatar's this weekend. Is Lando bringing it back to the UK and winning the championship on that race?
I don't know. From what I've just been hearing from... before I started doing comms, from the party, from Collateral Lads, Silverside Boy and Cruiser, they were just fucking rambling all about it, and I literally could not give a flying.
Fair enough.
Which,
Speaking of that lovely Scottish man, why doesn't he come back to comms and do comms for the Friday races? He would be amazing at them. I missed him. I miss him doing comms for the tiers. Obviously, he was our old tier 3 comms,
Yeah.
and now he's disappeared. But he should come back.
I think he said he's having a season out of comms. So we know you goated Mr. Piggle. Just
Old
but I'm
Jingle Piggle.
ghosted in the Twitch chat.
Yes, well, he is one of our league management. So whatever he says, I'm going to agree with, because I
League
don't want to
management
lose
and
my
head
spot.
steward.
Well, there we go. So I've got to be nice. Yes, you are the goat, Mr. Piggle.
Well, we'll just see what happens. tonight with the racing.
Yeah, absolutely. So just having a look here. I know you guys can't see it because I'm not the one streaming,
And we've
but I'm
got
sure
one
Alan
lights,
can
two
bring it up.
lights, three lights, four lights, five lights. And away we go for 36 laps round Mexico. Jack has lost a few places. He's currently down into P7 at the moment. They're having a bit of a tussle up into turn one. Let's see if we get any contact. We have contact at the back where someone's had a slight, quite a few drivers go off the track, which is very unusual. Silver's boy's lost out. He's down to P14 now. It's not the start he wanted. What was you going to say?
So I was just looking at the tyres on what everyone started on. It seems we have got a similar strategy of what we had at our Monday race, where it is mainly mediums. Some have started on hards.
Yeah.
A very comfortable two-stop strategy here, possibly. If you're feeling a bit more aggressive or want to get the most use out of those tyres, you can do a free stop potentially. All depends as well with safety cars around here. I know we did have one, just the one on Monday, if I remember rightly. But again, they are the wild card of the races. They could happen at any time, anywhere, and they can change pretty much the flow of the whole race as soon as it's deployed.
In that first lap, Julie Vane has taken the lead over Henkes.
Following at the back here, we've started right back at the pack, down 3 places. Not a great start is the lovely Silverside boy. Then we've got Phenom up in 15th. Night Owl just overtaking Godfather to go from 14th, and they are fighting for those 2 places at the back. Bidley down 2 in 12. Bread is called down 3 in 11. Collateral Lad up to into the points in 10, where we also have Cruiser staying where he is in 9th. Bolt up 3 in 8th. Shadow down 2 in 7th. Rare Winter up 1 in 6th. Jack losing 2 places, going from P3 to P5. Pigley staying in P4. Johnny up 3 places himself in P3. Hank as in P2. And like you said, Juno Vane taking the lead from him in P1. And that is a multiple warning 3-second time penalty for Pigley. The
Already,
goat himself,
lap
the
2.
first one to get the penalty.
Yeah, and in 2 laps.
Not great for my decarb comrade,
No,
I should say.
no, I've only got one Aston Martin racing tonight. Jack has got Pigley. Pigley's had a bit of an issue. He's falling back and he's gone into the pits. Mr. Pigley's already in the pits.
See what's going on here for Mr. Piggles.
Night Owl's just got British Cool and Bidley in one straight. So he's moved up into the point.
Couldn't quite see what Pigley was jumping. I think he just jumped from the pits, changed from his mediums to his hards. Interesting there, may have started on the wrong tyre in his opinion.
Might have done.
Have a look now at the back of the grid. So both e-cars put Pigley and Silverside Boy 16th and 15th with Pigley with that 3-second penalty for the multiple warnings already. Whether that happened as a result of the game or it was just bad driving, we will see.
Top 3 have got 4-second gap. Jack in P4. Which, not fair, we saw it last week when the top 3 just
Silverside just going ahead of Godfather there as they go into those final corners in sector 3.
He's not had a very good start. Down a few places. Trying to get used to his wheel again.
Yeah, it is very different, especially if you're used to controller and how a controller does. I don't
Night
know.
Owl has passed Flatwell Lads. Rare has got past Jack. So, good fighting from everyone so far. No major crashes as of yet, so I don't think anyone's lost any wing yet.
From what I can see, no one has so far, but now we've said that, we've probably jinxed someone. It's probably going to be Gary, and I will get the blame for that, so we'll take that as it comes.
Yep. He is watching the stream, so I know he will blame me for that. Which is
So far, our biggest earner in the positions is Night Owl. He's up 7, up in 9th place. Obviously, the biggest lose says 7 on mine.
Says 6 in mine.
Oh, we're having it's going to have an argument now. Well, according to mine, it's 6 or 7, whichever one it says, because you're the one streaming. We'll say yours. It says 6. Obviously, Piggly, the biggest loser at the moment, down 12. Completely different race from last week. Obviously, last week was Netherlands. A lot more technical track than this. I think, especially with track limits on Mexico as well, you can get away with a bit more than you probably could on other
I've
tracks.
seen the first driver with some wind damage, and that's Mr. Shadows in P6. He's lost his right end plate.
Oh, poor Shadow, so he has.
Not much happening at the front. Their top 3 now are nearly 6 seconds clear of P4. Wow. Alright, need to look at the top 3 for a while, because they're fully...
Having a lovely time by themselves.
Yep.
We can see Gary here slowly gaining time on Phenom. He has gone back to his original position of P13.
Battery also.
There's a yellow flag in sector 2.
Bentley.
Going to go see what's happened there. Ah,
He's lost his end plate.
owner.
Oh, co-owner.
Co-owner, yes, of course. Sorry, TJ, if you're watching.
And Godfather's just got a massive 10-second time penalty for a big corner cut.
There's a Bread diving in the pits, so is Godfather.
10 seconds.
Probably going to Bidley. Retiring from Godfather as well. Bidley, I think, got a 10 seconds for speeding as well.
Yep.
He didn't.
But his call's also in also.
So having a look at the moment.
Night Owl's up to P6 now.
For those ones there, Godfather obviously retired. Bidley going from old mediums to new mediums. Bread going medium hard. Pigley obviously the first one to pit on lap 1 went from medium hard as well. Everyone else still on their original tyre compound. Most of them medium except for Silverside Boy, Collateral Ad,
Jackson
and
in the
Night
wall.
Owl.
Jack.
And another 3
wider,
seconds for
I think.
Pigley as well for exceeding those track limits. Not having a good race himself.
No. Silverside Boy's fighting with Phenom down the inside. Gets that move done nicely. So he's now up into P11. Bumps in the pits. And that's a bit from an unsafe region. That's an unsafe pit for Jack in the Mercedes. Any interesting battles going up front or behind?
Silverside Boy up into the points, getting himself into 10th. Pigley as well in 11th. I think Silverside Boy is trying to take on Phenom, but I don't think there is going to be... Oh, there it is. I am completely looking in the wrong direction. So it goes into that second DRS, into sector 2, coming up now. Hopefully, might be able to get overtake. Doesn't look like Phenom's got any battery on. He's just turned it back on, so he's now going to try and defend that, which he has. Obviously coming up now in sector 3 in the last corners between those two. Keep an eye on that as they go across the line.
Johnny
into that
B's in.
first DRS zone.
7 laps on the mediums for Johnny B.
It's from memory serving, they don't really last well. 8-9 laps, I think the average was. There we go. And there goes Silverside, takes the position away from Phenom. Into P8 he goes.
Yep. Clout Lads up to P5 in front of Shadows. Position changes, let's have a look at position. Night Owl's up 12. Starting P15, Clout Lads up 7. Phenom's up 7. Biggest loser at the moment is Jack, down 11. And has
And Jack's
retired
gone.
in the pits. So he's retired on lap 8.
And then there were 14.
And then there was 14.
Italy at the back here in the French Alpine, trying to make his way to catch up. Quite a distance back from his closest competitor, which will be Bredders Core, followed by SA Bolt. Pigley up in 11th, Johnny B in 10th, Phenom in 9th. Silverside Boy just froze my screen. It literally Gary just broke my stream. How dare he? I went to go look at him and it froze. He did that.
Oh
It's
dear.
him. I'm blaming him.
It's up to P7 now.
That's why he did it. He didn't want me to see the overtake. He didn't want me commentating on it.
No.
Absolutely. I blame him.
Phenom's in the pits. Hencase is now past Juni Vane. He's 2.2 seconds in front of Juni Vane. And then there's another 5 seconds to Night Owl. But these front two are on the mediums. So they will have to start boxing at some point. I don't know when they'll start to box. But it's cool with a 3-second time penalty. Cruiser
Same
with 3
as
seconds.
Cruiser as well. As you were just saying about when they should box.
Hencase is in.
8 between lap 8 and lap 10, those medium tyres will be looking pretty worn in, and then it's just then if you're going to go onto another set of mediums to try and keep yourself out there and with pace will relax on the hards for the middle sector, and then for the final part of this race go on to your
Hencase
second
has
set
gone
of
on a
mediums.
set of hards.
There we go with that pit. Top 5 all change again. Juna Vane now in the lead. Night Owl up 14 into P2. Collateral Lad up 9 into P3. Shadow in P4. Cruiser up 4 in P5. And look at that V Cup in P6. Is Gary now still up 7 spaces according to my screen, but Alan's is probably telling me something different.
It does say, no, mine does say 7 for Gary.
Yeah, there we go.
It says Night Owl up 13.
And there goes Johnny B overtaking Silverside there, popping him back down into P7. It's still in the points though, even though it is mathematically impossible for us Team V-Carb to even challenge for the overall constructors. It's not been a great run for us, but it's always next season.
It's
I
not
always
been a
keep
great
saying
run.
that.
It's not been a great run for me.
Yeah, well, you have the Aston Martin. I had that last season for my very first season. I had Rainbow as my teammate, and we were not the best. That Aston is horrible to drive, and obviously the V-Car, I do find it's a lot better. Funnily enough, I've got Rainbow's son as my teammate this year, Tattooed Star, who has done well because at least he's been able to score points in our Tier 4 team, and I have not.
I haven't either, so there's 2 of us. I've not had the best of tracks. Johnny B's now past Cruiser into P6, into P5 now. Cruiser's down to P6. Hencase has caught the back of Cruiser now. Has got past Mr. Silverside Boy, who's on them 10 lap old hards. Mr. Pigley is behind his teammate of, well, he's a reserve driver, but he is behind Mr. Silverside Boy.
But Rare Winter and Bolt at the moment in time, just coming in sector 2, looking like they're trying to have some sort of a battle whilst coming around that tight little 90-degree turn. 90-degree turn? Yeah, we'll call it that. My chest is that much making me heave. I don't even know what corners I'm on about at the moment in time.
No. That's fine, mate. Yeah, just
Oh,
Take your time.
it's fine. I've coughed it up. It's fine. You didn't hear it. It's all good.
If you need a breather, shout. Shadows is in.
At least I am not as nervous as I was last week, where to the point I wanted to run away and die of a heart attack, but we moved on from that.
Juni Vane is still out on them mediums. 11 laps. But has allowed Night Owl to come back up.
Having a look at that as well. So is Cruiser still out on his medium. Hasn't gone in yet. Stillside, Collateral Lads and Night Owl on hards have not pitted yet. They could probably go a bit longer distance. But apart from that, everyone else has pitted. So it'll be interesting to see, especially Judy Vane and Cruiser on those mediums, how long they will last
And Night
on the
Owl's
track.
taking the lead.
Oh, that's a sight where we are very familiar to see, isn't it, Alan?
Yep. Not just in this race, in this league, it's the F2 league on a Sunday.
Absolutely. Obviously, he has announced he's retiring this season. Was going to retire before this season even started, but then we had a couple of route rule changes, and he was like, do you know what, I'm just going to dominate one more time. Obviously, with his teammates and fellow Constructors Champion of F2, can't remember what team they're in. I'm pretty sure it was
Dams.
Dams, that was it.
Juni Vane's in.
There we go. Juno Vane is in, wondering what he is going to go to.
Will we see Cruiser in?
So Juno over to the hards. So it looks like he might try and do a two-stop hard medium. Cruiser now also in.
Look at your team. One of your teammates off Silverside Boy, Pigley, P5, P6.
Representing the V-Cubs there very well. That's why they are tier 1 and I am a lowly tier 2. Cruiser also now onto the new hard tyres. There's been a crash there with Rare Winter. Didn't quite see it all. Saw a little tap, and Rare Winter off in that corner in sector 1 just before the DRS.
Yep.
Not ideal for him.
He had a contact with V-Carb, and I know who it was. I believe if you look at the race director, you can see who it was.
Have a look for you, Gary.
I believe it was Pigley.
From what I can see in the race director, there's nothing to say that they actually touched. Nothing coming up in that one under incidents, unfortunately. Just a lot of track limit warnings, so we'll probably will be starting to see a lot more penalties coming in, and obviously with those penalties potentially changing the outcome
Shadows
of the
has
race.
got 3 seconds.
I say that and now jinx Shadow, I'm sorry. Please don't hate me. We can be friends.
I'm surprised he's not had any ring damage, like you said, if Mr. Silverside Boy in P5. He's had a quite clean race so far.
Yeah, Gary doing really well. Obviously had that little slip up in qualifying, but certainly making up for it in the race now. Started P13 up in 5th.
Johnny B's just got Collateral Lads in the second DRS straight. So he's now up to P2. Collateral Lads is on them 13 lap old hards, along with Night Out, Silverside Boy also on them 13 lap old hards. Pigley will have to box again due to the fact that he pitted on lap 2 from them mediums. He will not get them hards to the end. When do you reckon we'll see these hard runners?
It'll be quite interesting, especially obviously we're looking at Night Owl ads, Pigley as well, Silverside as well. I would start imagining maybe between laps 15 to 18, depending on how brave they're feeling and how well they can manage those tyres. One thing I would love for us to be able to see as commentators, hopefully they bring this into... There we go, Gary going straight in now, diving in. Jones obviously drops down into the bottom half of the grid whilst he has the pit stop and the tyres changed. There is a yellow flag in sector 2. I think that is Bidley again. Didn't quite see what happened. It may have just come off a bit, but it's gone to a green flag now. For another 3 seconds for Pigley, not ideal for
9 seconds.
the self-proclaimed GOAT himself. And as I've just seen in the chat, I don't know when Steele put it in there, but yes, I agree, Steele, he is so goated.
Well, he's not at the moment with 9 seconds worth of penalties.
Well, I'm sure there is some perfect, reasonable explanation that he will give to us at some point. Let's have a look now. So, Night Owl's still out on 14-lap tyres, same with Collateral Lads. As I was saying before everything decided to start kicking off, hopefully in the F1 26 DLC that we will get next year, as spectators who would be doing this for league racing, it would be really nice if we can actually see the tyre usage, maybe their pit strategies. We obviously don't need to share it on the screen just in case people are watching, but it would be nice for us to see those strategies as commentators. Hopefully I still have a chance to commentate next season. We will see. I do feel like I just ramble, but I'm here to ramble and have fun.
Yeah, that's the main thing about doing comms. You got to have fun. Junior Baines just made a move on,
and that's 3 seconds to Bidley as well for multiple warnings. So these track limits, I said near the start of this race, it's a bit more of a forgiven track for limits in certain corners, but it seems that everyone's picked up these penalties in the wrong areas. Obviously, Pigley with 9 seconds, then we have Bread is cool, Shadow, Cruiser, and now Bidley with the 3 seconds. Bidley fighting strong there, down in 14th, 22 seconds behind.
Henkes is caught up to the back of Johnny B, but Henkes is on 6 laps and Johnny B's on 8 laps old hards. So
have a look at these tyres now. I see Night Owl and Ads both on 15-lap tyres. It might be so if they are doing a hard, medium as their strategies. Wouldn't be surprising if they started coming in very soon, maybe around lap 18.
Henkes has gone for the move
20.
on Johnny B. Red made a move on Pigley. So now Red's up to P7. Probably the next battle is Shadows and Phenom. Shadows currently P11. Pigley's oh! Pigley's lost it. He's had contact with Red Winter. And that has brought the safety car up.
And there is first safety car of the night. Will it be the only one? We will see. Great opportunity now for Night Owl, for Ads, also for Bread, who is on 11 lap old hard. Bidley as well dives into the pits. I think he's gonna take the advantage of that safety car straight away, get off those mediums onto the hards. Pigley out of the race, DNFing into P13. Silverside boy, I'm having fun. Good for you, Gary, and I hope you realise I'm actually being nice to you tonight.
Yeah.
I am not using my nerves to throw you abuse, so enjoy that whilst it lasts.
No, he's not. He's having quite a bit of fun tonight, Delta. He's said, "Oh, you're going to get wing damage, Gary," but at the moment you are kind of having a lot of fun. After that wobble in qualifying. What happened there, Nigel? I don't even have words. I know you made contact with Mr. Red Winter, who's got no front wing at all.
So, from 5th down to 10th, all pitting, all getting their tyres changed there. So as we look now from P13 upwards, Bidley on those hard tyres, Rare Winter also hard tyres in 12th. Shadow in P11, we've got Phenom then just in the points for the Haas in P10. Bread is called P9.
Nightail's not going to do 18 laps on mediums.
No, absolutely not. This would definitely be a 2-stop race for Night Owl. Even though he can probably look after those tyres really well, 18 laps is not going to be possible.
Unless he's done... what tyres did he start on?
He started on hards, I do believe.
He did.
So this will be definitely a 2-stop, so maybe 8 to 10 laps, we will see him in for another set of mediums, probably alongside ads as well, and see
Yep.
how long that goes for them.
Yeah, could be interesting. It's going to be very interesting. So everyone on Fisher Hards, apart from Cruz, Silverside Boy, and Bidley. Oh, Cruz on 5, Silverside Boy on 3. So, do you reckon we'll get the ones that have just started their first lap on Hards? Do you reckon it will be able to do all the rest of the laps on Hards?
I don't think they'll be able to last the whole race on hard. I think Mexico is definitely a 2-stop. If you can do it in a 1-stop, you are some
Unless
sort of
you're
tire
Lexus.
whispering god. Yeah, unless you are Lexus, who seems to just basically.
28, apparently, Lexus done 28 laps on his starting Hards.
Well, there we go. So that he is some sort of tire god, or he has got
A Radical said he
cheats
did a
on.
two stop, lap 15 and then 31, then to soft, but it rained.
Yeah, so we did have the threat of rain in our Monday race. I haven't seen the weather for this one. So far, it looks like it's going to hold off from the rain, but we never know with the game.
Well, I didn't have a very good race on Monday.
Yeah, Monday was not great. I felt like I was getting into the rhythm. I started getting stupid with the penalties. Got that 10 seconds by speeding into the pits because I was just getting a little bit overzealous, and then that ruined the race for me. So I said goodnight to that one. It's not been it's not been a great season. I think the best race I've had so far was Jeddah alongside you. Wasn't a fine race for you, but I can't remember. Did you finish Jeddah or not, Alan?
I can't remember.
I want to say you did. I want to say you kind of you did quite well on that one as well, if I remember.
While we're under a safety car, I'm going to have a look at the Tier 1 Drivers'
Gary's
Championship.
screaming in the chat. Gary, why are you screaming?
I don't know why he's screaming that for.
Well, it is Gary. He likes to make his voice heard, bless him.
Nearly crashed into Cruiser. Oops.
Yeah, don't do that, Gary. He may take that as an act of aggression and declare war. We do not want that.
No. Especially you're in the party with him.
Yes, I have heard the many, many voices of Cruiser in his many, many moods from old TikToks of FPRL, which I'm pretty sure are still out and about on the platform. You do not want his silver tongue lashing you with those insults because they sound delightful in a Scottish accent, but at the same time, they're really insulting and they do hurt.
Just looking at the Drivers' Championship at the moment, Henkes is currently in lead at 158 points. Jack, who's currently in PT with 92 points, who's out at the moment. Johnny B with 64, Shadows with 60.
Safety car coming in this lap.
So, I reckon... How many races we got left after tonight? 3 races left after tonight.
Yes,
It could
next
be all
up
alone.
Monza.
Oh, great. Only certain people can handle Cruz's temper yet. Gary's not one of them.
Gary cannot handle any of his temper, bless him.
No.
And there we go. We are
Lighthouse
getting
gone.
underway. Really good with his safety car restarts. He does seem to 9 times out of 10 catch everyone out. Henkazo responding really well to try and keep as close to him as possible. Everyone else, however, all bunched up as we go into the first couple of turns. A little bit of curb action there from Night Owl. Seems to get through it though with no problems at all. At the back here, Bidley, Rare Winter and Shadow all through quite nicely.
F1 getting a nice restart and safety car restart, which is a bonus. No one's decided to go for any silly moves. Who's impressed you so far in the race as they stand?
As it stands, I as much as I do, we cannot allow ads on the podium. For poor ads. And another 3 seconds there for Biddy. But in terms of who's impressed me, from when I jumped in on stream and then into commentary to get it all loaded up, I know we said that's a naughty little corner cut there from Gary. I don't know how that one didn't get picked up. It may have done. But speaking of Gary, I would say he has impressed me the most. He did have that wobble in qualifying, spun himself out, but has managed to get himself into the points so far. Obviously, Night Owl up 15 places, starting from the back, doing a race last week. Starting from the back, getting all the way to the first. Obviously, an impressive feat, but when it is someone like Night Owl, we do expect that from them. So for me, definitely Silverside Boy, our Gary, who's just got another 3 seconds. His level of impressiveness. I had to do something.
And he's fighting, but it's cool.
So minus Silverside himself, I would say Collateral Ads as well. Up 8 places, doing really well so far.
Hopefully we can get... Are you able to do interviews tonight, Delta?
I will try.
You're
I'm more talkative.
More relaxed. Yeah.
It always happens. I say I'll do something and I get absolutely scared. Hate doing it for the first time, saying I'm never doing it again. And then I'm like, okay, I'll do it again.
That's why I heard you in the chat when you went, ow. I'm like, maybe. I went, ooh.
Yeah, that's how I was like, do you want bugger it? Ow! I was literally going to put invite me, but then you said it already, so I was like, okay, I'll just join up.
But it's good to have company for Tier 1's race. Univane's having a move done on Collateral Ads. Johnny B's made a move on Henkes. So quite a few people have switched places in that long DRS straight.
So Rare Winter and Shadows almost having contact there. Managed to not crash into him as we go now into that second DRS zone. The bottom 4 really start fighting out. Gary now down into 10th. Phenom with the overtake there.
There's a nice battle now for P9 now between Shadows, Silverboy, Phenom, Silverboy, Shadow, Red Winter, Bidley. So they're all fighting for that P9. But at the moment, Phenom is the only driver out of that lot, apart from Red Winter, hasn't got penalty. The rest of them have.
Meanwhile, no penalties so far.
Meanwhile, Collateral Ads is down now to P6. Bubs got past him.
See now on the tyres. Night Owl now on 6 lap old mediums. Seems to be holding it well. Obviously a 1.7 second gap between him and Johnny B at the moment. But even with tyre whispers, I would still imagine them coming in the next maybe 2 to 4 laps to get them into another set of mediums for the last leg of this race. Yeah. Cruiser, 11 lap old hard tyres at the moment. Hopefully we'll see him come in soon as well for another set of mediums. Yep. Get them again on that last leg. A lot of them should come in. You never know, there might be another safety car where everyone dives in. We'll do a couple laps in the safety car and then those tyres are ready for the last bit of the race. I don't condone anyone causing a safety car. We do never condone that, but if one was to happen, it would definitely be an interesting last leg.
Yep.
Another 3 seconds for Bidley. Not having the greatest of races again this week, is he?
9 seconds. But it's cool. Cruiser, Silverboy and Shadow, 3 seconds. Bidley with 9. Will we see any moves from behind? Will we see Phenom get past Cruiser?
Winter trying to catch up to Shadow to try and get to him. Not going to get him on this DRS though, I don't think. Whereas Shadow has gone for against Silver Boy on the inside. Just gets past him. And there's a little bit of contact from Rare Winter to the backside of Silver Boy. Doesn't look like Gary's got much battery left. I don't think he's got any at all. And in comes Rare Winter for that overtake, pushed him back down into P12. And there goes Ads with 3 seconds himself.
Not what he wanted. Right, there's Cruiser.
He's probably saying some very shouty things in Scottish right now about that.
People are like, how the hell did I get that bloody pen?
In more colourful language, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is, what's that now? He's now on 6 seconds off the penalties, Cruiser. He doesn't decide to box, so he stays out on these hards.
Yeah, it's probably got a good couple more laps on those hards, but I would say from the what for definitely Cruiser maybe between lap 28 and 30, he's probably here.
Nightout is starting to suffer now on these mediums. With Johnny B, he's right up there now. So is Henkes.
Yeah, 8 lap mediums. This is where that grip starts to go off. This is where we will see him struggle. The only one on the mediums at the moment. Probably hoping himself for a safety car to try and get in on that pit stop as quickly as possible. Obviously, everyone else on
hards
between 8 and 11 lap old hards, except for Cruiser on the 30s. We should expect to see him coming in sometime soon.
Yep. Do you reckon we see some of these hard runners on 8 laps?
I think they will stay out just a little bit longer. Another 3 seconds for Bidley. Oh, it's
That's
not
12.
been his night. And he has overtaken Silver Boy though. Silver Boy now down at the back in P13. Obviously, with the penalty there, that's not going to be his final position at this moment in time.
Cruiser has decided to box.
Oh. For 10 seconds. Oh, and he's retired. Here comes Gary now, trying to take that position back from Bidley. Does it with ease. Activates that DRS, says goodbye. Don't know why Gary's slowed down to let him back through there. Not quite sure why that happened. He did do the overtake quite cleanly, I thought. He's just come back to get the DRS off him again. Here he goes again.
Doesn't make it.
Doesn't get it this time, unfortunately. Not quite sure why he did that. I know, obviously, you want to try and get the DRS as much as possible, but I would have just tried to gun-ho it and off I go. And that's probably why I always end up in the back.
Yep. Do we see Nightout box this lap? Do 9 laps on a fresh set mediums?
Yeah, definitely if it's not this, that should be next lap for him.
Stays out. Johnny B now, right on the back of that. Williams is looking down to move down into turn 1. Looking at it side by side with Williams. Gets the move done. Nightout goes
at the back again. Gary going for the move this time. There he goes, overtakes Bidley this time. Doesn't let him back through. Thankfully this time he has done the smart decision and decided to not let him back through.
Shadows is now P8 in front of British Cool.
For Gary to get back into the points, he has got a bit of work to do. 4.5 seconds behind Rare Winter. Everywhere else in the pack at the back of the points, all close up together, all trying to get past each other. Obviously the 2 Red Bulls, British Cool and Rare Winter, obviously wanting to have the good results themselves, but trying to get past each other. If I remember rightly, Bread and Rare are actually brothers.
They are.
They are. There we go. That's why they are racing together. That makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
See, Rare just the fastest brother at this moment in time. Oh, and he spun. Oh. No, he managed to somehow drift it around the corner. I thought he was going to do a full spin there. Very
Go back up to the front. Henkes is all over the back of Lightout.
at the back here, Ridley just overtaken Silverside Boy again.
Henkes has
Silverside going into the pits. It looks like he's coming in to change his tyres from those 13-lap old hards. Obviously,
set mediums.
everyone.
Oh, he could go on. I wouldn't. Thought he'd go on a set of sauce.
Good choice there on the mediums. He set himself up now for the last few laps of this race on lap 29 of 36. Those should now last him all the way. The question is, can those fresh tyres give him the advantage to get himself back into those points in these last few laps?
And can these hard runners, 11 lap hard, make it to the end? That's the other question.
So 8 laps left to go, so that will put them anywhere between 19 and 20 laps on the hards. They can if they can manage those tyres, but I would, very went to that with 3 seconds as well, I would think they may be thinking to start into box, get them changed over onto those mediums for those last 8 or so laps of the race.
Lightout is boxing. Lightout is now in the box. 12 laps on their mediums. 6 laps on the probably a fresh set of mediums. Judy Vane and Bolt fighting for P3.
So the only one who's not boxed for a second time at this moment in time is Collateral Lads. Still on those hard tyres of 12 laps. Will we see him coming in soon? Maybe.
Top 9 all on 12 lap old hards. Bidley with 13 lap old hards.
Managing to keep himself in the points at this moment in time. Night Owl though catching fast. Gary, not quite sure what's happened to him. He seems to have been in a good position to catch up, but even Night Owl seemed to get to be able to overtake him. Not quite sure what happened there.
I don't know.
We'll just have a look at the penalties.
Well,
There is a yellow flag.
Bidley's gone 6
Bidley has. He's trying to get himself back onto the track. Silverside Boy happily taking that advantage and getting himself back up to P11. Obviously wanting to push as hard as he can in these last 7 laps.
5 laps. Laps 81 and 36.
I can't count apparently. And that's Bidley's race. Again, don't know what's quite happened there, but I think that's pretty much his race done. I don't think he's going to be able to get himself back into the points, I'm afraid, on this one. See what he does now as he comes around the last corner of this track. And he goes into the pits. What is he going to do here?
Top 2 are 4.8 seconds in front of Bolt. Goes on a set of softs.
Goes onto the softs. Interesting. Not quite sure if they'll be able to last.
Where Winter's past Shadows to P6. Let's have a look at the penalty situation. Collateral Lads, Where, Shadows, all 3. British School with 3. Silverside Boy with 3. Bidley with 12 seconds. But talking about moves, Henkes now back up in pole. Made a move on Johnny B. Can these
Like 17-1 on the fastest lap of the race so far. Those fresher tyres obviously serving the advantage. At the back here, in the back of the top 10, going 3 wide into corner 1 almost. There with Phenom, Rare Winter gets the overtake on him. I think it was Shadow as well, maybe it was get himself over there. Let's have a look, see where the others are. I'm quite thankful that my screen has decided it wants to play ball with me tonight. We do love that.
Yep, I went last time.
Yeah, where it was just going, no, we're going to enlarge everything and change everything around. It's still kind of out of shape, but I know where everything is this time. That's the main thing. I can see the track, I can see the cars, and I can see the names.
Yep, that's all you need.
Exactly.
I have no issue with that. I can quite easily see my screen quite easy. As I upgraded to a brand new 4K TV, and it's a big one.
Oh, look at you, money bags.
43 inch.
Wow. Must be compensating for something there, Al.
Well, it's not that. Well, because I got the new Xbox. It was struggling with the frame rate. And we got Johnny B.
Absolutely. I'm looking to, obviously on Series X myself, looking to
Contact
maybe
between
change.
Bolt and Jimmy Vane. Slight little contact from both of them. Bolt's not P3. Clap Lads is not catching these. Oh, they are catching these two because they're starting to fight now, so Clap Lads can.
Yeah, Junavane, another 3 seconds for Rare Winter. Not gone his way today on that one either. Ads and Junavane, obviously Shadow as well, Phenom, Rare, Red, all still on the 15 lap hards. Are they maybe going on that one stop? Ads hoping to get.
It's a bit late now to box.
It is a bit late now. I would say at this time you are now committed with what you've got, so good luck to all of those involved on that one. So at the back here, obviously, Bidley.
Oh, Clap Lads is boxed.
That's interesting to see where he goes here now for these last few laps. It's more likely it's gone over to the softs, hoping to be able to catch up with those on those 16 lap old hard tyres. It could work out for him. It might do. Sits in P10.
I know why. Radicals just said Ads had to box again. He done a hards.
That makes sense. At least we got someone paying attention between us, Al, haven't we? The lovely Radical.
Apparently Henkes has got box as well.
Henkes has done medium hard. Johnny has done the same.
He's done medium hard.
Yeah, Henkes, Johnny B, SA Bolt, all done medium hard. So has Judah Vane. Shadow in on a medium hard, same as Phenom. Rare Winter and his brother Bread, medium hard. Followed by Night Owl with hard, medium, and to round up the top 10, it's our ads with hard, and softs.
Yeah, so Henkes has obviously started on the mediums, went on to the hards to mediums, and then stopped again. So yeah, reckon he'll be going to the end. You've got to decide in the next. You've got to now consider who your driver of the day is going to be by the time we get to after the interviews.
Oh, no pressure on that one.
No.
Let me just see who's PayPal'd me already for the driver of the day.
Yeah, just like you've been doing, just keep an eye on drivers, see who's been impressing you most. Clean racing, bloody blah, all that mumbo jumbo. Right, we're going penalty situation. Shadows with 3, Rare with 6, Bed with 3, Cattle with 3, Silver Boy with 3, and Bedley is getting lapped with 12 seconds. Not the race. I believe he's done mediums to hards. Radical. I think he's only pitted twice, so I don't know. I don't know what I would check, but I'm currently
Having a look, yeah, Henkes has started on the mediums and then went hard, so he has done a 2-stop.
Yep.
I think he has done the Mandry tyres. I think everyone has now.
Yep.
As we come into the final lap, obviously Henkes comfortably in P1 at the moment. Johnny B behind, 3 seconds behind. So it looks now that Henkaz will take this race home, unless I have now cursed him and the Aston Martin in these last in this last bit of
Then
sector
it'll be a toss up between Bolt and Junior Vane for that P3. But his call's getting another 3 second.
Bidley off the track.
He's letting drivers past. He's getting lapped.
So he is. Yeah, he's getting lapped. I saw a yellow bit and I just guessed it was.
He's got 10 seconds.
10 seconds for that one.
And here comes our race winner of Henkers as normal. And then we got Mr. Johnny B in P2.
Coming around the final corner now, Bolt for the final podium in Mexico, taking the P3. Junivane fourth. Shadow coming in P5. Night Owl jumping up to P5 with all the penalties.
Shadow's P6, P9, P7, Webber to P8, but it's called P9. Collateral Lads P10, managed to get a point. Come on, Silverside boy.
Come on, Gary.
Crosses line in P11, with Bidley in P12.
Johnny's just said, well, my tyres just died.
Well, you managed to still keep P2. And there we go with the stats. Cleanest driver at Henkers, most overtakes, driver of the day and fastest lap. The game says it's Naito and the race winner for Henkers. So 2 drivers on that board. So as we go through the start, Henkers P1, Johnny B P2, Bolt up 8 to P3, Juni Vane down 2 to P4. Naito started at the back at P15, now up to P5. Shadows P6, V9 P7, Webber to P8, British called P9. Collateral Lads takes the last point in P10. Silver Boy P11, Bidley P12, Cruiser, Pigley, Jack and Godfather all DNF'd. Can you please get the top 3 into the party, please, Mr. Delta?
I shall indeedy. If it lets me.
I reckon, if I'm correct in saying, with 3 races to go, that's 75 points.
Here's Johnny.
It might be all over for the Drivers' Championship. If my calculations are correctly, because Jack had DNF'd himself, retired in a bit pits, I reckon that is the championship over for Tier 1. Because Henkes is 158 and Jack was on 92 and Johnny B was on 64. I reckon that's it for the Div 1 Driver Championship there.
So in Mexico itself, we have a new drivers' champion, according to Al. I am not going to confirm that because my maths is not great. But if it is your Division 1 champion for Season 12, it is Henkaz.
I believe, if my maths is correctly.
Well done, Henkers. You deserve that.
Yeah, thank you. I was just checking myself. Yeah, I think I am.
The maths the maths does not lie. It is physically impossible. Henkaz, you are champion. Well done.
Yeah, thank you very much.
GG's, man. You, phenomenal all season. Well done.
So it's like, John, your tyres died at the end there.
Oh, completely. Yeah, completely. As soon as Henkers went past, it's just that was it. I was like, well, I'm not even gonna bother now. I was happy to be where I was. Like, I really didn't expect to be anywhere near the top today. So I was just happy to be where I was. I was just quite content. I was happy to keep Henkers behind for a while.
I did look an interesting battle between you and Henkes. Obviously, Junior Vane got involved in it as well. Night Owl, obviously, at the front for a bit as well, as we're all used to with it, with Night Owl as well, especially.
Yeah, Night Owl was gifted with that safety car.
Again, only one safety car. Don't know why, but I was expecting to see more around Mexico, but we only had one in Tier 2, same here in Tier 1, so nice clean racing apart from multiple penalties off everyone.
Yeah, it was I enjoyed it. I think I only enjoyed it because I somehow managed to keep myself out of trouble. But yeah, not you never should count out Night Owl. Okay, yes, he was gifted with the safety car, but I think he would have made his way through at some point. But yeah, me and Henkers were that was a tough battle all race, and yeah, as soon as my tires died, I was just like, yeah, I'm not catching him now.
So obviously now Henkes as our season 12 champion. Obviously, a couple of races still to go. Monza next week. A favourite track of yours? Is it one of those that you're not looking forward to? What's your thought process now?
To be honest, which one did you ask?
Who did you ask?
Oh, sorry, that was you, Hank. Sorry.
Yeah, actually, it's not track that I've driven in this game yet, so I have no idea. But usually, I don't really like tracks where you use 0-0 wings, and I'm sure Monza will be one. So yeah,
absolutely, Monza definitely will be a 0-0 wing track for everyone. Temple of Speed and all that.
Right,
Yes,
Delta,
it's
let me just pause you there. Do you want to do the interview with Johnny B? Because we got a bit sidetracked there.
We did.
Yes, if you want to do the interview with Johnny B first while we're on the Kicksauber car.
Yeah.
You're going quiet there, Delta.
Is he going to try?
Mr. Delta. I can't hear him. I think his headphones gone. Right, while I'm waiting for Delta, I'll crack on with the... Oh, his audio's just died. Oh dear. Right, while I'm waiting for Delta, I might as well do Johnny B's interview. Well done on your... Was it P? Yeah, it was P2 in the end. Johnny B, well done for that. Just talk us through the qualifying and that race with the safety car and all the tight battling, of course, with Henkes, and then with Night Owl boxing at the last moment for new tyres.
So qualifying for me has never been my strong suit. Never has been. I think Piggle summed it up perfectly in one of the Discord chats. It's you can put the lap of your life in, and someone will always go faster. So I wasn't banking on qualifying. Plus that long run into turn one, it does kind of suck starting at the front. And then the race, I'm not really too sure what happened. I sort of blinked through the first two corners, and then next thing you know, I was like fourth. And the car in front of me, I can't even remember who it was, but the car in front of me then had a bit of a wobble. And I was like, oh, actually, I might be in for a shout here. Just even to get on the podium, I'll be happy. And then I managed to keep up with Henkers. He did try dropping me a couple times, but I did manage to keep up with Henkers. And then I thought I'll try see if I can undercut him, which worked. But Henkers' pace was a little bit faster. So I couldn't, even though I was ahead, I still couldn't pull away. So that was a bit unfortunate. But Henkers drove a fantastic race. Yeah, there was nowhere, even if my tyres managed to hold in there for the last few laps, there was nowhere I would have got that place back. He had a lot more grip than me. And the battles were brilliant, so I was just happy to be where I was.
So as we go on to next week at Monza, is it a good track for you?
Monza, no, far from it. I love the track though, so I like driving it, especially on this game. I just never have any good results there. And even when I do feel good on a good day, it rains. So not for me.
Well, I do for that. We'll go on with our Division 2-1 champion of Henkes. Is Mr. Henkes there?
Yep.
Well done on your Tier 1 championship, mate. For good old Aston Martin. Showing the Aston Martins keeping the Aston Martins up there with the points. Better than what I'm doing. I've not even scored a point yet. Just talk us through that qualifying and the main race. You were so close with, I believe it was Junior Vane on the qualifying pace.
Yeah, qualifying second lap was something like 3,000 difference, I think. Yeah, it wasn't the cleanest last lap, but it was enough. But usually when I did a bit of practice before, I was like a tenth or a half faster, so it's still quite close to what I did before. So yeah, decent lap and enough for a pole, although the pole isn't really maybe the best place to start here. Because the long straight to the first corner. But yeah, I had a clean start anyway, although I lost a position, I had a little bit of wheel spin at the start, so lost one position at the start, but then after that it was just quite a clean race, and the safety car was quite an unfortunate timing, I think, because Night Owl actually got maybe a bit lucky with that, but also he had to push for mediums that there were no chance that they would last until the end, so I knew that I didn't need to overtake him as soon as possible, because I would catch later anyway. But then Johnny B managed to overtake me at one point, and it was actually very close in pace between us for a long time. But then I just decided that I try to break to DRS with something like 5 laps ago or something, and the gap got a bit bigger after that. So it was a nice end to the race.
Well, at least you managed to get yourself. Have you ever won a championship before?
No, never.
Hello.
So,
Can you
hello,
hear me?
Delta.
It works. Yay. So I was listening through it all as well, by the way. So I
So
don't
this
know
is-
what happened.
So this is your first drivers' championship.
Yeah, it is.
I bet that
GG's,
feels quite nice.
Yeah, I've been in this league for I think maybe 7 seasons, I think.
Yeah, you've been here a while.
Actually, I skipped last game, so maybe not quite that many, but still. Yeah, obviously it wasn't very easy to win a championship in Tier 1 before, but nowadays there are not so many fast drivers left, so a bit easier now.
You got any questions, Delta, for Henkes or Johnny B?
Obviously, Henkaz, congratulations. Like you said, your first drivers' championship with FPRL. A lot of confusion with your strategy. A lot of people thought you went hard, didn't see you on the mediums. Talk us about that strategy of that race and what you saw in your two-stop, doing it as a medium hard as to oppose what we saw most people do as a medium hard. Medium was a potential strategy there.
Yeah, I tried mediums before and they were terrible tires, so I didn't want to use them.
They're not the best. I know they don't last long around Mexico, especially. Those hard tires seeming to obviously did you very well, obviously securing you that win and that championship there. Out of the 3 races we've got left, so a question for both of you here. Which one are you least looking forward to? Which one are you most looking forward to? And as we look to next season, what tracks do you never want to see again for the next season?
I need to check what tracks are
Yeah.
left.
I was just about to say I need to check what tracks are left.
It's
But
it's Monza, then Austin and Brazil.
oh, actually, in that case, then yeah, if it's yeah, so it's Austin, Monza, and Bill left. So yeah, no, no, I actually like all of them. The track I don't want to see next. To be honest, it's been a long season. I don't even know what we have for this season. I don't know.
It has felt like a long season, to be fair.
I don't honestly know. I mean, one thing I will say is that yeah, it'd be nice if they improved certain tracks, like tracks that felt brilliant last game, feel absolute shock in this game.
What tracks would you say those are then?
Baku didn't feel too bad last game, and this game, it's
Oh,
I
Baku was
hate it.
terrible.
Oh, I hate it.
It's one of my
So
worst tracks ever. Luckily, Agent Tubbs is not anywhere around to remind me of why that is, but yeah, it was not a great track for me. Obviously, hopefully we'll have another season on F125 before we get the F126 DLC.
yeah.
Any races you're particularly looking forward to? What like you would want to go back into next season?
Well,
For
we
both
haven't
of you,
done
that is?
Brazil yet. Yeah, we haven't done Brazil yet. I'd definitely do Brazil again. Sorry, you crack
Yeah,
on
it's
now,
always
Henkers.
a great race. Yeah, but I don't really know. It's difficult to say. I actually quite like all the tracks. Maybe something like Las Vegas or China are not my favorites. So I hope we don't have those
Well,
in the calendar. But
That's quite
yeah,
interesting. You say China's not a favorite. I personally, China is a favorite of mine. I don't do well on it, but I do like the
there's
race
no grip.
flow of it.
Yeah, no, China's not up there for me. No, not at all. Going back to the tires, actually, it's funny you say that about the tires. I did the same strategy as Henkers,
Yeah,
and the mediums just they do not work.
yeah, but
Not
it's
around me.
also medium C4 and hard C2 here. So it's a
Yeah,
gap in compounds.
Right,
yeah. Those.
anyway, I'm going to go to Mr. Delta now for his driver of the day.
Yes, driver of the day. I have to give it to Rare Winter. Did really well. Like I said, probably did get a bit lucky with the safety car, but to start from the back and finish P5, if I remember rightly.
Something like that, yeah.
Something like that. But yeah, it would be Rare Winter for driver of the day.
Well
But
done,
that
Matt.
is it for the Tier 1s at Mexico. Join the comms team of Mr. Silverside Boy on Monday night for mine and Delta's turn round Monza on Monday night.
Yes, that will be fun.
Yeah, lovely. Join me again next week. I will probably be on Co-Coms next week due to Mr. David Lowface being back. So
Oh, Lollybobs is coming back. Okay, well, it was lovely being on comms. I won't be back again. I'm joking. I'm joking.
you might even do a 3-way like David
whoa,
said.
whoa. That's well. That's you'll have to speak to Mr. Delta about that one first because I don't think he'll be too happy.
But for now, your comms tonight is Major Allen 99 alongside me was
Delta 27.
and we'll speak to you all again next time. Goodbye for now.